Hello and welcome back to the North American Rival Series play-ins. We are down to our final match, and it is going to be between Omelette and the Stompers. Guys, we're going to start us off with predictions here. Dazrin, what are your thoughts going into this matchup? Who do you think is going to take this final spot?
I mean, this is a very pressure situation, right? Both teams are in a interesting position. Both rosters have players that have originally qualified for the Rival Series, so it's definitely going to be something that we have to watch out for both teams. Like, you have guys on there who are what do I want to say, very experienced, like Melodic, Demonator, who's played in play-ins, and then you also have Joe Freshness, who's played in play-ins. But to keep it short and sweet and give you my prediction, I'm going to go with Omelette on this one, but I think it's going to be in 5.
Wow, going with Omelette. Okay. I'll do one better. I'm gonna go with Stompers in 5 games, Daz, because it's just like looking at this squad, like it's hard to root against them. But again, like I have to pick a team. Of course.
I'm going to have to go with Stompers as well, based on how they played against 72 Pin Connector earlier today. I just feel like they have a really strong chance going into this one. So I'm going to have to side with Meat and Greek on this one, Daz. But it looks like they're about ready to go. Guys, if you want to give us your predictions at home, do !OM for Omelette and do !STMP for Stompers. Guys, I wish you the best of luck as you go into this next one. This is the final match for the Rival Series plans. Take it away.
Well, George, it's been a very long day today with a lot of upsets, I checked Twitter over on the break, and you kind of see the side effects after play-ins, where the teams that made it are super excited, super happy. You saw Alraz on Twitter. He's saying, like, I've been grinding for this for so long, I'm finally here. And then you have like the other side who, the black profile pictures are coming out and they're going through the cycle. But now we're down to two teams full of players that on paper are fantastic. They're super good at Rocket League, and we're going to see them leave it all out there.
It's really going to be both these teams. Who wants it more? This is the last spot for this season of the Rival Series. Who wants it more? Who wants to qualify? Who wants to keep playing for the next couple of weeks? Who wants to not be watching from the sidelines? That's what it's going to come down to, Daz. That's why this is the most important series of this evening. That's why it's going to probably go all the way to Game 5. I think this is going to be so back and forth. We're going to be in for a great one.
Yeah, and now it's you, me, chat, and the players as we get this one underway. Final series of the night between Stompers and Omelette. Game 1 already underway. Demon gets the flip reset. He hits it right into Luke. You have Luke getting a flip reset of his own, but he doesn't make contact with the ball. There's Russell playing this downfield, and a good start already for Omelette to get some offense going. There's Demon playing it slow. Tries to get that past Russell, but he's maintaining, staying on top of the ball, and Omelette still have some offensive pressure. Demon, no boost here, gets demoed, and Luke tries to put a shot on. Freshness not able to get the touch he wants. It's also blocked out by Melodic, and Krasik's doing as much as he can to get a block there. But we see Stompers right now stuck on their own end. First minute of the game, pressure is going to Omelette as they come out swinging.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what Stompers can do about this one. Let's see if they can try to transition this out of their own half. Maybe Demon here, he's got some boost, but he's taking it a little too slow. That bump might help him out a little bit. But again, Daz, here's the problem. As soon as they get that ball towards that midfield challenge coming through from Omelette, putting them back on their back feet, I guess.
Now, Stompers get past the midfield, try to push this into Omelette's end. Luke able to send this downfield. Dino with a good turn here, puts it up high. He's able to just take this and stay on top of it. Gets it past pretty much all defenders except Russell, who's coming off the rotation. Russell's needed again as Melodic tried to play it past him, and now Krasic hits it off his own backboard. Russell still boost, puts in midfield. Joe Freshness fake challenge into a challenge. And although you see Stompers with some good offense, they're back into their own end. That being said, Omelette looking to create an opportunity here. They have to get it past the defense. Krasic's on this gizmo looking fat as no one can get it past him on the 50-50.
Yeah, it's basically a war of attrition right now, and what Omelette's doing is they're slowly withering away at this defense. They're going to have to find an opportunity soon, but maybe, just maybe, Stompers can get some action going. You're right, Krasic's doing a whole lot in the gizmo. I'm loving it.
It's not something you see every day, especially from this team, but I've heard that they play better when he is on the gizmo. I mean, if it's something that helps your team out, you got to do it. He's been on there for at least about a month or so. It's been working out for them. They've gotten this far. But who's going to be the first team to convert the first goal here in this best of 5? Freshness on top of the ball, can't get the flip reset, so he goes for a bump. This could be crucial to the pressure from Omelette as Russell, top corner. Omelette get on the board first.
And take a look at this one. Russell just pings this around absolutely everyone, and that boost steal is so crucial. Just gives him enough behind the ball to get that one in. And talk about just doing everything. That was a complete solo play, start to finish.
It's good for Omelette. A team that got sent to lowers now, trying to fight their way back. You can tell they're doing a lot better than their previous series versus Stromboli. The offense is clean from them, and they're able to get a goal on very early on. They have to be careful, though. The offense from Stompers looking strong as well, almost being able to come out with a play there. Demon does get a nice double tap, but it will be cleared out from Luke. Pushes this downfield. Krasic with the soft touch. He'll let Freshness push that in. Oh, Luke almost had a chance there, but not able to make contact with the ball. Stompers do get some possession as they look to set up some offensive chances, but cleared away from them, and Omelette with all the control as we approach the bottom minute in game 1.
Yeah, just looking right now, Stompers not able to get any real offensive possession on their own offensive half. It's not really looking too good for them. Let's see if they can reset things here in the final minute, or if they unfortunately fall here in game 1, they can reset for game 2.
Here's Luke, no boost, but he pops it up high. Best thing he can do is to let that ball float. A miss there on the defense. Freshness puts the shot past Krasic's. 2-0's the difference here as Omelette are starting to run away with game 1.
Yeah, they're starting to make this look a little too easy. It's an unfortunate touch there from Demon. I like the idea, but just the execution not working in his favor as it bumps it right into the center of his own half. The worst spot to put a ball. The best spot if you're on the offense, though, of course, you're going to take that every day.
Stompers have to show up here. Demon, oh, he's too high. Freshness, a good clear and a good follow-up, too. Look at the recovery. He's able to put a quick shot on, and it goes in. Joe Freshness. That's going to be the 3rd goal there for Omelette.
And I could have swore Demon was going to get in front of this ball, but he just puts too much speed on this one. Gets it right through, millimeters away from getting saved. And Joe coming through for his team here, 3-goal lead, and it looks like Omelette's going to be able to take game 1 if they keep this up.
20 seconds in this game, and off the kickoff, you see Krasic with the goal. Stompers strike back.
This is good for momentum. I like the play. It's quick, fast, awesome, and it's a little pressure back on the side of Omelette. Gives Stompers a choice to see, like, hey, we're still in this. We can score against this team. Let's get right back in it.
Minute 15, Melodic pushes it in midfield. Final 10, and we just need no 0-second goals here for Omelette. But that being said, ball in the midfield, Krasic's up, and it will get knocked away. This ball hits the ground or the net, and game number 1 will go to Omelette. They start things off strong.
And Omelette performing not above expectations, but in terms of this series, I thought it would be a lot closer game. They really did maintain control for the majority of it here. I really like what we saw. Stompers coming back, though, a little bit towards the end there, Daz. I kind of want to talk about that a little bit because they started to get a little bit feisty, started to get more confident. We want to see more of that going forward in the rest of the series.
Definitely want to see more from them. I mean, Krasic's, although we talked about him being on the gizmo, he's putting up numbers there. 5 shots from him in this game, and he has shown no signs of slowing down. That being said, Omelette just kind of locked them in their own end earlier on in the game, and Stompers had a hard time really setting up consistent offense, something that if they are able to pull off, these are definitely the guys who have really good shot placement, but they just never had the chance.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. Stompers, they have the pieces, but can they finish the puzzle? I want to see more of them because if they do put those shots on net, they're definitely going to create more opportunities. I want to see more rebounds. I want to see more pressure, more offensive rotation. I don't want to see them just bang the ball down the field and just hope that something's going to coalesce for them. I want to see them create passes, create lanes. I want to see more cohesion.
That's the name of the game too. Team cohesion. Something that these guys have been able to do plenty of times in their careers, but now is where they need it most, at least in terms of this series. We're getting game number 2 on your screen. Right now, Omelette looking very, very strong in the start of this one. Good team plays, very aggressive on offense, and I want to see more out of that from Stompers. They already start things off on the right foot, though, pushing this one downfield. It'll be Russell. He picks this one up. He gets bumped, but Freshness is there. Takes it on the hood. Gets it over one in the front. Oh, my goodness. Freshness. What a way to open up game 2.
Oh, you can't stop Joe, especially when we give him full boost and full control of that ball. Look at that. Just aims right at his demon. He knew that ball was going towards that. All he had to do was take out the last defender. So much aggression.
Fantastic play there. They start things off with the momentum they left off with last game. 1 goal on the board. But we got plenty of game time to go. Stompers looking for some offense there, and the bump comes through. So does the shot from Melodic. They tie things right back up.
All right, this is great for Stompers. This is a play not just off a kickoff, but off a transition. I think it's fantastic in terms of just being able to create pressure. It shows that they're quick off the ball. I think they're back in this series.
Just imagine the first 40 seconds of the game didn't happen, guys. This ball will go back into the midfield. Russell takes this on his own. He gets the flip reset, but it is blocked from Melodic. Omelette setting up a lot of creative chances, and they're getting some good space in the midfield. But that's all due to what they're doing off ball. Freshness got a demo in the last play. Can they keep that up, that offense? I mean, he has a lot of space there. Freshness puts him off the backboard. Krasic's sending that towards Demon, but Russell is there to intercept. Luke will win the challenge, and Melodic will be needed. Freshness is up. Plays that towards Demon. He hits it off his own corner. Luke in the back. Tries to call off Russell. The fake challenge. Gets past Demon, and Luke is able to push this to the sidewall. High touch from Freshness, and it gets hit right back into him. Ball in some open space here. Demon last man back. They were looking for a quick pass, but the ball hit too high. Allows Demon to make a save. The plays here from both teams are pretty thought out, but the defense is strong. Whoever gets the better execution will come through, as a great block there from Russell stops the shot.
Yes, the great execution, and who's going to make a mistake first, and we're seeing some great bumps, some great aggression on both sides of the field. And a little bit of a scary moment there, as everyone's just pushed up a little too far for Stompers, but they're able to get back in time, Daz, to get this ball away from their net.
You see Demon carrying it out. Russell picks up a boost, and he'll boom that downfield. Halfway through game number 2. Tied 1-1 apiece. Demon, he gets it past 1. Can he dunk Freshness? He does, but it's right into Melodic. Can they capitalize? Infield pass. Freshness turns. It's off, and it's into all the defending members of Stompers as they look for a pass play out. Freshness is able to keep in possession for his team, but not before Demon gets a piece of the ball.
Yeah, now they got very lucky there, Daz. They were all scrunched into their own corner of the field. That could have spelled disaster. They were very lucky to be able to get a touch on that ball. Keep it away is Freshness coming through off that backboard. This is why backboard defense is so critical.
You see Krasik's trying to go up. He's also dodging the demo at the same time. Can't get the read due to everything going on around him. And Freshness just follows it up. A smooth, clean double tap. Omelette up 2-1. 2 minutes remaining. Ball in possession of the Stompers as Luke plays it off the side. He gets another touch. Russell retreat here. He's got 17 boosts, so it's a 3v1 situation off the backboard. Everyone's up except Omelette, who were waiting for that one. Freshness. Pop this back in the midfield, and Luke looking for the angle, can't find it, and Freshness just trying to keep the possession in for his team. Methodical offense and time wasting is the name of the game for Omelette, and it's working out for them quite well. Stompers can't seem to get anything going on defense.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. They're stuck in their own half. Maybe they can breathe some life into themselves. They still have a minute left. They can create some good possession. I think some great pressure here. We get some bumps coming out, but nothing is just coming through for them as they let the ball just slip away.
A minute remaining here. A good bump and no follow-up. Freshness will stand on the ball here. He'll just take this back in the midfield. But you gotta be careful, because all it takes is one play and things could go from bad to worse. Same can be said though from Omelette, a 1-goal lead, super fragile. Melodic with a flick, Luke up at the right time, puts it over to the side.
I mean, Omelette knows a lot about those 1-game, 1-goal scenarios. We saw them a little earlier with Stromboli, how everything can change almost in an instant. We're gonna have to see though if they can keep this up.
18 seconds remaining, and Demon hits it off his own backboard. Luke plays it back into the box. Melodic on top of the ball, dunks one. Pushing this in the midfield, 30 boost. Gets a flick to the side, it's over Krasik. He hits it off the sidewall, gets a double tap. It's in the blue corner. Demon with the shot! And everyone's sitting there in the top corner to block it. Ball hits the ground, and Omelette are up 2-0 in the series.
Oh my goodness, that was so close. Omelette almost dropping another 0-second goal that could have brought to another overtime, the second one of their night, but instead they're going to be able to come through and get another win. They are just 1 game away from sweeping Stompers and moving on to the rival series.
Now this is where the pressure kicks in here, meet and greet. Omelette are up 2-0 in the series. For them, it's the pressure closing it out. Stompers have to reverse sweep. They have no room for error as we get into a potential final game here of the rival series play-ins. And what are your thoughts on just how these teams are doing so far? Is it going to be a sweep, or is this where Stompers try to bite back?
I think Stompers, they're just having this huge problem that they're not really generating offense. They're playing very retroactively. They're playing reactionary style Rocket League. They're not creating their own plays. They're just kind of hoping that they just come through for them whenever they hit the ball down the field. And that's what really worries me about them. I think if they go into game 3 with the same mentality or the same game plan, it's not going to work very well. And Omelette's just going to come in with an easy victory, an easy path to get into the Rivals series. There's so much on the line. If you're Stompers right now, you need to communicate better, create more of those passing plays. You can get it done, but a reverse sweep is going to be a challenge.
Man, the pressure's getting to me on this one. I'm kind of shaking. We get
It's
number 3. This is serious. Again, no more mistakes for Stompers anymore, and Omelette will be more than happy to book their trip into the rival series, but this is where the work pays off. Russell in the air, he doesn't get a contact with the ball. Would have been a great start there for Omelette. Freshness puts a shot on, it's off target though. Bounces off the woodwork. Luke misses the boost, so Demon has control. 17 boost though. He does flick it up high. Luke now on the, or Demon, I'm sorry, now on the Dominus. Melodic in the air, push this over. This ball gets to the corner. Krasix in field, but he passes to Russell, not the guy he's looking for, and Russell try to put on a shot. A double demo between Luke and Krasix. So now Freshness gets this one, but not before getting challenged, and he was even getting pre-jumped as soon as that ball got out of his possession. I mean, Stompers were all over him.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense he needed to play. They're recognizing the threat that Joe is on offense. They're trying to limit him as much as possible, as well as everyone else on this team. But of course, you can't just give Russell the ball midfield like this. He's just going to carry this in. Krasix last second hitting that away, but Jazz, you can't let that happen.
You cannot let that happen, especially in this type of situation. The more comfortable Russell of all people on the team gets, the lower Stompers' chances get, because he is by far an excellent talent. But we see a double commit there from Stompers. Luke pushing it downfield. He gets demoed from behind from Melodic, eliminating what could have been offense there. Demon with the double tap, or the flip reset. It's blocked from Freshness. Luke has to watch out for the Demon pre-jump, and he does. Good 50 there from Freshness to push this into the Stompers, and he gets a bump on the play. It looks awkward. Luke though can't get it past Demon. Another shot chance gone by. This is a very tight game 3. Russell will get it past 1. Krasix is there. Demon looking for someone to bump, but with no one on the ball, it gets hot right over him. Oh, almost a chance there, but it will be blocked out from Freshness. Played in front of the Omelette box as Stompers are putting on all the pressure but cannot generate a goal. Luke taking his time, trying to get a flick into a demo. There's no follow-up, and no one has been able to score in the first half of game 3.
Oh my goodness, Daz. This is as tight as it can get. Both teams, really, it's a flip of a coin to see who's going to score first. Both teams are so close.
Miss from Luke, and this could spell danger here, especially with Russell being last man. Freshness has to come up quick. He will get a touch there and kind of slow things down, take control. A good dunk from Demon. He's staying close to this ball with the dominance. We'll give it to Luke, and Luke, he gets dunked. Freshness has to be smart about this. He does send it over Krasix. Demon infield to Melodic. It's high. But the fact that Stompers are starting to generate some pass plays could spell danger for Omelette.
Yeah, it's scary. If they can generate that offense, I think they're going to be able to score one here, especially how tight this game is. They're giving no room right now to Omelette, and I like that. They're playing really aggressively. They're playing the midfield challenges extremely well. They have the recipe here, Daz. I just want to see them execute.
There's Luke pushing that into the corner. We know Freshness has boots, but he has to watch out. Krasix, infield flip, Melodic shot! Freshness remains patient. It works out, but he's needed again as Krasix tries to play it back infield. Ball will go to Stompers' corner. Final minute remaining in game 3. Good challenge from Freshness. It sits to the back wall. He gets a follow-up. Russell waiting in midfield with 45. He'll go up to get a light touch there to just keep it in the corner and steal boost. Trying to throw things off, and Freshness will push it back in. You can see Omelette just trying to hold on to the possession, looking for some type of play here, looking for an opening on the defense, but they can't find him. Russell's trying to create one with a demo on Krasix, but with the ball on their own end, Krasix will respawn. He'll be back in position. He'll be needed here. Last man back as he places it into his own corner. The double tap. Freshness looking for a shot. Oh, he comes up quick to get the block. Luke has to turn on this. They'll play it downfield, and Omelette are going to wait for the pass here. Final 10 seconds. This could be a game 3 overtime. Krasix lays it down, and this ball will go into open space. Potential chance, but it will fall. And here we go. Game 3 overtime.
I cannot believe a goal hasn't been scored this game. There's been like 5 instances where one of these teams should have scored.
Rival series on the line here. Potential final game of the rival series play-ins. Russell with the shot. He can't close it out. Demon's there. Melodic will play it downfield. Freshness looking for a play. Luke trying to find a demo, and Russell holding Stompers in the midfield. There's Demon. Oh, that's a great 50. This is going to be an offensive possession chance here for